Okay. This is where I think my take isn't gonna like. No one's gonna like my take here.
Okay.
It's not to repeat myself. I have the same stance here that I did with the Liv Morgan match. Okay. I expected this to be worse.
Okay.
So the fact that it wasn't that bad, they weren't going out of their way to do overly ridiculous stuff. I think they kept it rather tame for a ladder match. We go into these things.
This wasn't the ladder match.
This
is this.
Yep, oh, this is the wait, sorry. No. I glanced at that wrong. I'm sorry. Yeah, this. Okay, no. I still have a take. They're not gonna like this. Take the words ladder out of what I just said and apply it here too. I think the same thing stands. I don't think they did a bad job, and that's me. I'm not a fan of the Bellas. I actually think Nikki did just fine. She normally has a lot of things that I hate. I think they all started and completed the match without too many errors. It was just so fucking boring. Like they were doing things and I just didn't care about it. Like, and that's why I say it wasn't a bad match. It was a boring match, and I don't think I've ever said that about a match before. Like sometimes, like these type of matches are just trash. They're just trash matches, and they're full of things that make me go, "That's disgusting." Nothing stood out to me. I just remember it ending, and I'm like, God, that was fucking boring. Like nothing excited me here. I didn't care about any of it, and it was just they didn't do anything fun, but they also didn't really do anything bad. So
I also didn't like the match. I also feel like it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. There wasn't a lot of mistakes. The one huge mistake I didn't even catch, which was Brie getting the injury to the shoulder when one of the other ladies did the knee, the double knee or whatever into the steps. Apparently, they clipped Brie right on her shoulder and did some real serious damage to it. So she's going to be.
I saw that. I thought that was. I thought that was a pretty nasty bump. I didn't know.
It looked cool to me. I didn't realize she actually got her. I was like, "Oh, that's a dope move to the steps." Until I realized
creative, but when I saw, I thought like that's very dangerous for this skill level,
and that's why we'll never see it again from whoever it was that threw it.
Was it Jace? I feel like it was. What's her name? Jamie Jace or something like that.
Jacey Jayne.
Jacey Jayne, yeah.
I think it was her. It was one of them. I can't remember exactly which one it was that threw the knee, but as the infamous Dusty Rhodes once said, "Don't do shit you don't know how to do, baby." That's it. I actually thought this was one of the better Bella matches.
Yeah,
which is it's not a very high bar to have to reach, but it was one of the jokes that I was making with my wife is up until the knee drop, which I wasn't sure was a real injury. Didn't look like an injury, but it did look gnarly. Mm-hmm. And I was like, up until that point, I was like, this match had been relatively clean.
Yeah.
It looks like everybody's in the right spot. It looks like everybody's hit what they have to hit. There is something I'd like to bring up to the boring aspect.
Okay.
A lot of the ladies in this matchup, to use video game terminology, they use a lot of taunts. There's not a lot of storytelling. They're emoting when they do things.
Okay, I never really thought about it like that, but I think
there's a difference. There's a difference between storytelling to an audience and acknowledging an audience. A taunt, when you do a taunt, that's acknowledging the audience. You're letting them know that you see them there, and as a baby face, you want their support, and as a heel, they can all fuck off. Mm-hmm. So every time, like Jacey Jayne does a lot of taunts. She starts looking at the camera. She looks at the crowd. They said the phrase, "We're taking over the division," like 4 fucking times, which means somebody in the back was like, "Let them know that you're taking over the division."
Oh, you're taking over the division.
And they said, "We're gonna make sure they know we're taking over the division." But it's not. It's different than storytelling. An example of the difference between taunting and storytelling would be for a heel. You do a move, boom, she sells it, look in the camera, "We're taking over the division." At the taunt. Storytelling would be you do the move, boom, you put her in a hold, and you smack her around a bit, and you pull her by the hair and look her in the face. "We're taking over the division." That's storytelling. You're talking shit to them, and then you get up to the audience. "Look at me, my shit don't stink," and they'll go, "Oh, fuck this bitch." Yeah. There's a difference. There's a psychology to it, whereas you can implement the things that you want to implement, but you gotta do it in multiple ways. The source of strength for the baby face is the audience. So you want to cut that tie between the baby face and the audience. I don't know how many times I've heard it. It's a little overused, but a well-known example is when the baby face does this big thing. He fires up. He's feeling it. And then there's a cutoff. And the heel stops him. Boom. And he cuts him down. And he starts whooping on him, boom. He throws him into the steps. Bam. And he looks at the crowd. And he goes, "Oh, this is your guy? Is this your boy right here? This is the guy?
Is this your childhood hero?
Guy. Yeah, he's better than me, huh?" Heel work. Storytelling. It's different. Don't just tell the audience you're the shit. Because if you're not known, they don't believe it.
Right.
Beat the shit out of this woman and show them that you're for real, and then tell them you're the best. That's because now you're not just saying it. When you say it, they go, no one. If someone out of the blue just walked up to you and just said something to you, you would look at them like they're fucking crazy. But if you just saw them beat the shit out of somebody right in front of you, and then they looked at you and said, "Yeah, I'll fucking kill you," and be like, he has a point.
He might. He fucking might.
He might.
He did homie right there.
Yeah, he just. I'm seeing some dude napping right now. He's 1-0 right now.
Look, that guy didn't look tired about 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
He's fucking sleeping right now.
That dude was wide awake like 120 seconds ago, bro. And this dude whooped his ass in 2 minutes and then looked at me and said, "You next." And I'm like, I may not be afraid.
You got it, bro.
I may not be afraid, but I'm concerned. And that's where the audience would be if you just did a regular move and then just said, "Hey, man, we're taking over the division." The audience would be like, "All right, whatever." But if you take Paige or a Bella and you drop them on their fucking head, and you look him in the face and "Yeah, I'm taking over the division." Hey, easy. This is supposed to be an exhibition. This is like, calm down. That's probably why you and a lot of other people, because if you listen to that audience during this match, nobody gave a shit. Nobody really.
Boring. It's very boring.
So it is what it is. But to give them credit, they didn't exactly have a terrible match. 7 minutes, in and out, get your shit in, get your shit out. They got a chance to run the angle at the end where they turned on Paige and the Bellas were supposed to do their own thing, but now we're short breeze. So it looks like we just started a one-on-one program between Paige and Nikki Bella for some reason. Get ready for that when at Money in the Bank, boys and girls. We're gonna need that payoff, or maybe they'll just throw it on a random Raw or something like that. Who knows?
That'd be nice.
The payoff. We'll give them the main event. You know, just because everybody gets a turn at the main event on Monday Night Raw nowadays. So it is what it is.